Theater of the Mind Flip.
Welcome to Theater of the Mind Flayer, a D&D play podcast set in the homebrewed world of Jekyll. We've got 2 DMs for some reason, which can only mean twice the fun. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your time at
Theater of the Mind Flip.
Oh! Welcome to the Theater of the Mind Flayer. Happy wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald Day and nothing else important according to Caleb. So Paul F. Tompkins talks about this. No one likes singing that. No one likes having it sung to them. Why the fuck are we still doing it?
I like having it sung to me. I have pretend like I don't. I'm
We're
like,
here with-
stop.
We're here with Caleb Dowdall, who doesn't know how to sit in a frame.
Well, it's my mic can't go.
Oh,
because
shit.
Because of this thing that you set up. I wasn't going to call you out.
That's set up to make sure we don't fuck with the
Yeah, but
cables.
that's why the framing is.
We're a smoothly running machine here. How you doing, Caleb?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm good,
You're
thank you.
getting a little wiser.
I am, thank
Yeah.
you. Wisdom score increased by 1
Nice.
with this level up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dexterity decreases
Dexterity
by 30.
decreases. You're listening to the dulcet tones of Luke Sykes.
How are you doing?
I'm good. What's your dexterity score, do you think? You got a pretty high dexterity score.
I'm not great at the piano, but like with my feet, probably better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Daniel Day-Lewis, my left foot.
As in playing the piano with your feet?
No, I mean like sidestepping stuff.
Okay.
Not related to the piano.
Because like this, not so great. Because the rugby
Right
fingers.
now.
I was like, I can probably like juke side to side pretty good.
Gotcha.
So what do you consider dexterity?
I mean, dexterity is a lot of things. If someone wanted to play the piano, I would make a dexterity check. If someone wanted to juke side to side, I would make a dexterity check.
Yeah.
It's like nimbleness, I guess, right? Quickness
Yeah.
with your
So
body.
my answer made sense.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're here with Danielle Butlin.
Hello.
What's your dexterity score?
I don't know.
You did
Like,
say that you...
I think it varies day to day because I'm a clumsy person.
You are, yeah.
It's my crash into things.
I feel like because you spoke about a student recently that you were like, because you were pushing against each other.
Oh, yeah.
And you were like, push against me. And the student pushed against Danielle. I was like, oh, you're strong.
Yeah. It's like teenage
Sentence
student.
is out
I'm
of
just like,
context.
Push up against me.
you try and like push the other person to the opposite end of the room.
Oh no, we know what you're talking about.
Dialogue.
Excellent. We have, who do I like better? We have Hercules.
Nice choice.
You didn't say which one he was going to start with. Yeah.
That's true.
Oh.
Yeah.
How you doing? What's your dexterity score?
Probably not very high.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a little lumbering, but I have the weird bugbear thing where I'm also very stealthy.
There's not always a lot of need for dexterity in modern life, I feel.
Yeah, but I'm weirdly quiet on my feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
Very
Do you
creepy.
do a lot of sneaking? You seem very confident in your sneaking ability.
No, I think I don't know. You're not my therapist. I don't need to talk about this right now.
This is the nerdiest fucking intro I've ever heard. And I listen to a lot of nerd shit.
Michael Briganti.
Hi.
Hi.
What's your intelligence score?
I think like most scores, I think I ride that nice
You're right along the
neutral
middle.
0.
I think your charisma's bumped a little bit. I'll
Like
say.
a plus sure. Right now my dexterity is like -2. So like what?
But what about that
8, 9?
strength? You've been doing squats.
Well, I gotta get rid of the sore leg.
Is that why he was sore? He's like, oh, I'm sore. I was working out.
Yeah.
Look how sore I am, guys.
No, it's been so long, and I went like 3 days in a row, and like it's just so bad. The first time I go back, can't move. But yeah, other than that,
Are you stuck on the toilet every now and then?
I'm always stuck on the toilet.
Do you
I
have
don't
like
use the toilet to my
everywhere to
legs
help
are
yourself
numb.
up?
Scrolling. Oh shit, I can't feel my legs. I gotta get out of here.
Caleb,
Yes.
I know since you knew it was my birthday, you prepared a very, very personal trivia treat for me.
Yes. Welcome to this week's episode of Jake's birthday special trivia treat. Yep.
Happy.
I don't think it's actually built. It's actually easy to just.
Happy.
Okay. Which one will I do?
Happy.
You just commenting on what you are right now.
No, we gave my brother, soon-to-be brother-in-law, a fever dream one time, 'Cause it was someone's birthday, and for some reason, all of us around the table just started doing that thing where you just say the birthday in the birthday song. So you go like, birthday, birthday. And like he was just sitting there and he didn't know what was going on, and everyone was just doing this, and he was just, oh.
That's great. Yeah, that's good.
It's great. Have you ever heard the version of Roxanne that's just rocks?
Rocks.
You gotta come in again.
Surely missed it. Rocks. And it's just that the whole time. Yeah.
I knew what I was doing.
What's this super special?
We gave him time. We vamped.
No, I was listening to the song.
What can be loosely described as a song?
Hey, you like
Yeah.
you like D&D,
Yes, and
you like science fiction.
yeah, you're proud because you got me onto yet again. You got me onto something I enjoy.
The best birthday present ever, you could say. So with that in mind, I've created this special trivia treat. Which D&D module first introduced science fiction elements into the game?
It's not Spelljammer, is it? No, that's way too late.
Planescape.
No.
There's one where
Planescape
it's
came
like
after.
an alien spacecraft is in a mountain somewhere.
Yeah, you're on it.
I'm trying to think of what this was called, but yeah, there was a crash alien spaceship in a mountain. I have no idea the name of the
Is it to do with
module.
Baldur's Gate?
No.
Oh,
That does sound like
Baldur's Gate.
It does sound very
Baldur's
Baldur's Gate. Because I guess, yeah, the elliptids are like from space.
Listen,
But this was beforehand.
Yeah, never mind. I was gonna go on a rant for a second.
I
I was gonna say when you've got predominantly white Anglo-Saxon people writing your adventures, there's really not a lot you can do.
Is it called Rosewell that ends well?
Oh, no, that's very good. That's very good.
Isn't that the name of the
It's a
future
Futurama episode.
Yeah. Okay, let's
Where
not go
Fry
there.
becomes his own grandfather. Classic by fucking his
Does anybody know?
Lucky bus.
No idea.
I'm gonna say it's like dwarf sky fight.
No, it was called...
Wait,
I'm tracking how you got there. Though.
Red Dwarf?
Oh, great show. Great show.
Other thing, yeah.
Well, actually, it's funny, when I was doing research on this, a publication called White Dwarf gave it very high scores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did White Dwarf make? They did nothing big, right?
I don't
Did you
know.
research for these?
I was like, did you do this? Sounds good. I'm aboard.
I just told you. I just brought in some of the research right there.
This is why I don't ask to pick you up on the way here, because I was like, he needs his research time.
Yeah. It's like Googling profusely. It was called Expedition to the Barrier Peaks.
That was close.
Where, basically a
Hey, man.
spaceship crashed in and the party has to go in and discover what's going on. Full of robots, the spaceship was.
I was about to ask what
And
was
it
it full of?
the first kind of science fiction-y stuff.
It's what ruined the second Zelda, recent Zelda, the robots.
Robots.
Yeah, I remember you
robots.
saying you weren't a fan of the
I
robots.
Ruined it
like
for
them.
me. Took me out of it.
Yeah.
I don't like
The
any of
robots,
these
they have a
Zeldas.
magic
Controversial opinion.
Breath of the
That
Wild
is
is fantastic.
controversial.
I hated both of
What?
them. Just because of this, it's like Skyrim. I don't want all my enemies to level up with me.
They don't.
They
If I get
don't.
better,
They're all
They don't.
set.
They don't.
the hobgoblin thingies.
No,
There's
they
a
get
couple
the
different
colored
tiers that live in
ones.
different
You
places.
can go straight to
There's, like, red
a
ones
high-
and
When I would
blue
go
ones
back,
and white
maybe with my
ones.
settings, but when I would go back to the island that you start on, they would still be just as hard as everything else.
Are you
And they
bad
would
at the game?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
that's
Breath of the Wild was designed specifically so that you could go to the three-headed dragon when you're level 1, when you're one
I
high,
get
it'll
that.
kill you. Yeah.
But everything leveled with you. Like every time it red mooned, everything got like the upgraded color.
Everying reset,
No,
and then
it
during the
just
red moon
respawns.
they're bad. But yeah, they respawn on the red moon.
Yeah.
Also,
So you're
speedruns
wrong,
for that game,
like-
hilarious.
So you're bad. What'd you
Your
say?
opinion is
Speedruns for
wrong.
that game,
It was also-
hilarious.
And I got so many other things. The temples were boring. There was no good temples.
I agree that they could have done less temples and more interesting stuff in the temples.
Yeah.
There were way too many just like whack the ball into the hole and you're like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, they
I
could
mean,
be
they
more
were trying
complicated.
something new with the shrines. I think
Yeah.
Tears of the Kingdom did do better because they do have more classic styles of
Okay.
dungeons.
Yeah, I
with
played
the-
a little bit and quit.
Do you know what I hated?
I hit it
was
and quit it.
I quite actually liked the temples, but the ones where you had to use it as like a
Gyro
gyro
thing,
stuff
yeah.
kind of thing.
Oh,
Impossible!
I hate
It just
that.
didn't work properly for me. I hate it.
Yeah,
That's why you're like fucking.
That's why what you do is you don't actually do the maze. You flip it over so that it's just a flat surface, and then you just hit
That's
it over.
clever. I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
Because I would play on a pro controller, so you just flip the controller upside down.
Oh,
and you
nice.
Just use the flat
That
surface.
is a pro.
to tip
That's a
it
pro
over.
tip.
Yeah, I use
Trust
the
us
Switch,
not to be able to do
so it's
a
like-
game for kids in the
What do you
80s.
do? What's your
30s.
dexterity score?
It didn't work. It would say it was like flipped up a different way or whatever. So
It worked pretty well.
Maybe
on the
you were
Switch.
shit at the
I just
game as
didn't
well.
like it.
that's what I was playing. Yeah.
You were playing it?
Yeah.
Like
Well,
the hand one.
Yeah.
That's been this
Yeah,
week's
yeah,
episode
yeah.
of Birthday Trivia Treats.
Yay!
So birthday.
That was a layered cake.
Ah.
No.
I've not seen that movie.
Is that a Futurama episode as well?
No, it's how cakes are made.
In layers. And onions. And Luke and I have been occasionally sending just random quotes to see who can get the movie.
Because he's too good at IMDb. He knows every actor.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
So-
yeah.
Oh, yeah, go
Yeah.
to a tea. I was going to do an improv game, but if you want to do a tea. Yeah.
We cut later.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
We're going to go
I'm
we
still
don't cut.
here.
We don't cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't cut.
Here we don't cut.
We don't cut,
magic.
but like,
Caleb cuts.
there's an edit.
Caleb cuts
We
the
can
rug on a
edit
dance
this.
floor.
I will.
Yeah.
Or will I?
Caleb, can you
Probably
dance?
not. I can dance.
Yeah?
And if you don't dance, then you're no friend
Yeah, I
of
was
mine.
trying to get there. This improv game is called Word Alley-Oop. I think we've played it before. The idea is we're going to do a scene. You're each going to message each other a word that the other person has to slip into the scene.
Yeah.
What's going to happen is we'll go around the circle. So paying attention, Herc, you are going to give Danielle a word. Danielle, you're going to give Luke a word. Luke, you're going to give Michael a word. Michael, you're going to give Herc a word.
Okay.
And then you guess the one behind you. So Danielle, you guess Herc's. Herc, you guess Michael's. Michael, you guess Luke. Luke, you guess Danielle's. Does that make sense?
Any word.
Any word.
Any word.
Any word at all. Okay, so you're going to have to message these to each other. So Herc is sending to Danielle. Danielle's sending to Luke. Luke is sending to Michael.
I don't know
Michael
Michael's
is
number.
sending to
Give me my WhatsApp.
Herc.
I deleted that, sorry.
Just go in the group chat and look at my name.
You can tap on
The only
media.
other 514 number.
I'm gonna rename you as Mochi on my phone.
Mochi?
Yeah. I don't know why. I just
Mochi Briganti?
yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, that is. Yeah.
Okay. Michael. And then you are guessing the word of the person that sent you a word. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a word.
But I guess they're like
What
Luke's
he's
word
what
is
Danielle
like
gave
his-
him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what's happening in the scene here.
Only listen to Luke.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I hope I spelled it right.
If you need to Google your word, do it real quick.
What does hello mean?
And the idea is for your word not to be guessed by the other person. So if you
Okay.
can hide it, disguise it. Not get your word out as quick as possible.
I sent Michael and.
For instance, if your word is
Get away with this one.
if your word is Apollo, maybe you start talking about
Apollo Creed.
the Apollo, the Rocky
Apollo
movies.
movie?
Maybe you start
Oh.
talking about space missions.
Are we just talking about something? Or are we
No,
having
no,
a scene?
you'll be doing a
God.
scene.
That's
Alright,
a different timeline.
Give us a location.
Big Bird on the Challenger.
Boxing ring.
Boxing ring. Here we go. Boxing ring.
Oh my
Boxing
God.
ring event. Actually,
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. You're right.
yeah. Excellent. You each have your words. Michael
Yes.
guessing Luke. Luke guessing Danielle. Danielle guessing Herc. Herc guessing Michael. And
Wait, what?
So I gave
You're
you
guessing
a
I'm
the
word.
guessing-
person who gave
I gave
you
you a word.
I-
You're trying
Yeah.
to guess what my word
Okay.
is.
while trying to slip your word in.
Oh God.
I gave you a word, I'm
Too
guessing
many
your
things
word.
for my brain in the morning.
No,
Okay.
all you gotta do is
Using
get your
my
word in
word.
and guess what Herc
Yeah.
does. Two things.
The word that Luke gave me.
Yeah.
All right. Begin the scene.
Just like that?
Yeah, it's called improv.
Ding, 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 ding.
And the fight has started. Here we have
Oh,
the champion, Jermaine Jackson, and his opponent, Neanderthal Bing.
This is gonna go over well.
It is inconceivable that they've managed to put these two together in the ring once and for all.
I'm gonna smash you.
Sorry, I've got this club. I didn't know if it was bring your own weapons.
Put it away. This is a fist fight.
I got a
fist fight.
chair.
Come on, kid. You got.
We got a chair.
This is a boxing ring, not a wrestling match. Put the chair away, you fool. The ref is trying to hold things together in this match. It is
I suspect things
absolutely
are gonna get
unbelievable.
crazy here, and I'm gonna.
Oh, I block it, I think. Should I block? I could take it. Go.
You gotta collaborate.
Yeah, but I think we should go hit for hit.
They are in the first round. They have decided to actually discuss who hits first, who hits second. It is just inconceivable that this could happen.
Okay, your turn. Your turn.
My turn. Alright, I almost trying to listen. My turn, yes.
Yeah.
I'll do you one better. I'll hit you with the other side of the club. A little less hurty.
He calls his two fist club one on the other side of the club. It is an interesting game for fists. Mid-fight, we have an interviewer who comes on and interviews the fighters.
Excuse me. Fighters. What would you say is your trick? Your trick to getting the proper hit. You know, something not too rough, not too soft, just right. You know, the Goldilocks rule.
I tense all my muscles, and then I just run.
You run. Approximately how fast do you run?
Oh, I suspect it's about 5 kilometers an hour.
5 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ding, 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 and round one is over.
I didn't get my interview.
And the crowd is booing. They're not happy with what they've seen.
in mid-round.
They're not happy with what they just witnessed in round one. Maybe we'll go to the corner of Neanderthal Bing to see what his trainer's saying to him.
All right, kid. You gotta get your head in the game. Come on. Yeah, with the old 1-2-1-2.
Can't you just interview me?
That's the other guy.
That's the other guy?
That's the other guy with the
That's right,
stupid mustache. I'm your Mickey in the corner. I'm giving you a shoulder massage. You gotta get in there, kid.
Oh wait, keep doing the massage.
And the same cornerman goes to the other corner to talk to Jermaine Jackson to give him some quotes.
Oh, they've got the same quotes.
Wait, this massage is getting me salacious. I think I'm gonna get... Fuck you want, man. I'm a caveman.
Your name is Deanna. What doesn't make you a caveman?
Alright, get me in there.
Hold on, kid. All right, champ. You gotta get in. You gotta fucking destroy him.
I gotta destroy
You gotta get him. You gotta get him.
Ding, 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 ding. Round two.
Do you know how many times Luke said these words?
No, because I was trying to...
You were like, salacious.
Well, I knew it was gonna go down. See, now I can listen.
And round
He
two.
doesn't have to say it again.
The fighters are back in the
Come on,
ring.
give me one more.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ow! All right. This is getting out of hand.
It's getting a little salacious.
Yeah.
What an absolutely salacious fight that we're witnessing.
Salacious Sam over
It's
here.
very salacious.
His nickname should be Salacious Sam.
Quick check in. Who's got their word out? Wrap up the scene.
With a hard 1-2 from Jermaine Jackson. What does he call his fists? I don't know. He hasn't said it yet.
1 and 2.
Oh.
Knock his head off, kid! Knock his head off. Oh, it's a murder fight. All right. I'll use the big side of the club then.
And that's where we're going to leave the scene. Oh, very well done. That is how that game is played. Who's got a guess?
Let's start with her guessing Michael, I think.
I think it was club. No. Gee, I wonder what it was. Salacious.
Salacious, Michael?
Having or conveying undue or inappropriate interest in sexual matters.
That could have been such a good misdirect, though.
Not for me, it wouldn't be.
We'll come back to Michael. Danielle, what was hers?
Was
I feel
it
like I
head?
heard it, but I forget.
No. Fuck.
I only said it once.
Ah,
You meant to
shit.
say it once, yeah.
We'll say you put it in there really well.
I was real proud of that.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
There was a word you said, and I was like, that seemed like that was it, but I can't remember what that word was.
Yeah.
What was it?
Goldilocks.
Oh,
Not too hard, not too soft. Gotta get on the Goldilocks rule.
Genius.
That was good.
Luke, what was Danielle's?
I feel like yours is very normal. Was it chair?
No. It was suspect or suspect.
Okay.
And Michael? What was Luke's that he said twice?
Everything before I said my word was a blank.
Stab in the dark.
It's inconceivable that Michael would think that.
Interview.
He just got the third one in.
Oh, well, my mind's off. I'm paying attention to what he's saying now.
Inconceivable. That is how that game is played.
Yay.
And what's inconceivable is what's happened in the Majestic Eagle's Perch.
I would say it's salacious.
And what?
It almost was.
I'm wearing black. It's my own funeral.
Let's go to Etterath's own funeral.
Leader of the Mind Flare.
In our last session, you finished off the remaining Safirians, but their leader, Damien Rift, managed to escape out the window. Unfortunately, you discovered that Etterath had not survived the battle. But Azorith was able to use his corpse to shield himself from the explosive blast of 14 sticks of dynamite.
After I found out he was dead.
After you found out that he was dead, this destroyed a big chunk of the Majestic Eagle's Perch, and Donk, the owner, came up to investigate what had happened.
He's the owner?
Was he the owner?
I thought he was the
not
Yeah,
the-
he was the
bouncer.
he's the bouncer and like custodian.
The way he was talking, I assumed that he was the owner.
He's got a
Maybe concierge.
Yeah. Okay, the bouncer slash
Workers have some.
He's part
Investor.
owner.
Part owner.
He likes to have his fingers in it, whereas the other managers like to kind of steer clear.
Yeah. He was inquiring what had happened. You guys were trying to explain it. Meanwhile, Etterath ended up down back with his old demon pal. You began gathering up your stuff, which is where we're going to begin our session today, with you guys still in the remains of the Majestic Eagle's Perch.
Yeah, the sounds of folk out in the street, hundreds of feet, or a couple, 150, 120, 150 feet below you, people along the branches starting to kind of gather at the large explosion noise. Flames, not quite kind of crackling, but just a little bit of fire around that part of the Majestic Eagle's Perch, the part of the penthouse that's been blown out, as Donk kind of slipped away to try and cut off anyone at the trapdoor that would come up and try to investigate. You guys are here. It's been maybe 4 or 5 minutes since Damien Rift kind of jumped out. You're there with the twisted, mangled corpse of Etterath, and I hand it back to you guys to see what you would like to do as Azorith puts his wand back in its holster and gets ready to go. Pops the pearls back up his butt, and I think we made that canon.
Yeah.
I guess we kind of have to wait around to talk to people.
Oh, right. Yes.
Well, there is the issue of Damien. I mean, he's got quite a head start, and I don't think any of us are in any positions to do any chasing, but if we can get him, that would prove without a shadow of a doubt what Safirith is doing here in
Right.
Fianna and trying to deter them from going to Bokt.
Right.
I think we have his getaway map in my hand. You
think that'll be enough?
We can give it to ones that are probably better at hunting than we are right now.
I can't do much right now. Of anything, really. So even if we did catch up to him, it might not end well for us.
Well, he wasn't looking too well either.
Right, but I won't be able to do anything, really.
Why didn't you jump out the window chasing him?
Wouldn't have made that fall.
That's kind of the state we're all in, so I think we can't do anything.
Then we wait.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Maybe send a message to Mother Zinza, if you have that in you.
Well, yeah, like I said, I can't do much of anything right now.
Okay.
I could sit and pray for a bit, and that might get us in better shape. It'll take a little while, but...
While we're alone, anything you want to take off of his body? I'm going to grab the cards, because I don't think that should go into anyone else's hands.
Oh!
Don't forget about me.
And anyone hear anything?
You all hear that.
Wait.
To clarify, you all hear that.
And all of our heads just.
And you see Etterath's body there in the bathroom, the scorched kind of bathroom, but on the ground there, a beautiful, nice and clean, undamaged scimitar.
Anybody want to talk a magic sword?
You might have more questions. Why don't you pick up?
Well, we've chatted a bit, but I don't know if it's going to be the best working relationship. You seem like you need to be used, right, Serana?
Well, yeah, I would rather be put to use.
I mean, we can definitely hold on to.
Can
You never
them.
used a sword before?
It's not really my forte.
What happens when you need to get up and stick them real close?
I try not to.
Looks like you could have done with a sword, and you get the impression that if you could see an expression, it would be looking you up and down in your sorry state of disheveled.
I don't feel like this
ruins.
thing's judging. We could just leave you here, you know that.
Oh, you could.
I'll grab it. It might have information that we need.
As you grab it, Serana and Tim Tam Tom are reunited.
Shit. I didn't think about this. Howdy there, Tim Tam Tom. All right, bruv.
Can I hear this?
You can hear,
Okay,
you
great.
can hear both. The rest
But
of you,
you can
as-
only hear Serana's voice.
Well, as
Is
Serana
that-
is picked up, as Serana is picked up, until Serana is attuned, you
Yeah.
can all hear Serana's voice.
So I guess you can hear Serana's side, but not Tim Tam Tom's. Well, I knew we'd always end up back together, huh? Yeah, bruv. I heard Bing Bang Bosch was here too. Oh, yeah, well, I have a feeling he'll show up again mighty soon, as is his way.
Who are they talking about?
That's a new character trait. That's how he signs off.
Anything else from his body? or
what
what
else? I think that key. What else you got? What is Etterath got on him?
Make it quick, because we don't know. And we should probably leave the armor on him, so it doesn't look like we rooted his body.
Yeah. Deck of many things. Infiltrator's key. Scimitar speed.
Well, once they've
Serana.
finished the investigation, his personal
the pistol.
effects, you know.
Oh,
If you take a
use the
gun over
pistol.
me, I will be very offended.
What you're with
He's already got like 10 weapons.
ages? Yeah, but, no. You never know when he might want to decide to use a sword versus a trident versus a hammer. He's probably going to use
Yeah,
a
we'll
hammer
see.
for the most
He's
part.
going to use the hammer.
Yeah. Fully loaded gun. Couple rounds of extra bullets.
I mean, yeah, fuck it. I'll take the gun. Take the gun and the key.
Take the gun and the key. You're grabbing the cards, or
Yeah, I grabbed the cards.
you grab the cards.
Agnar's just watching.
Luke.
He's just watching. Keeping eyes on
live.
Not
On
after how she
Donk,
wouldn't throw
is
the
it?
goddamn TNT.
Donk,
Yeah.
Donk went downstairs to stop what you assume are people coming to check that things are okay, and you do indeed start to hear the sounds of the kind of the boar people, the police on their way, and some of the GIF kind of firefighters. You do hear commotion building at the base of this enormous tree. You gather something like this doesn't happen very often. Donk comes running back up and says, we have a little bit of a problem. Well, not quite a problem. It's to be expected. There are people beginning to ask questions, and there is, unless you want to get out of here quick before people show up, authorities are starting to show up.
Oh, I thought you expected us to wait for the authorities.
Well, it's completely up to you.
Oh.
You guys have blown up the Majestic Eagle's perch. I can see you're very badly hurt, but you're also quite powerful. I don't want to be killed. I'm not going to die for this establishment that I only have a small stake in.
You're clearly not the owner.
I have a stake in this place.
Are you hurt?
Only financially.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I can't help with that.
I'm in fiduciary pain.
Right. Well, I'm very sorry for that.
That is okay.
I hope you have insurance, no?
Of course we have insurance.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I'm not sure if it covers explosions.
Or does it?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't cover natural disasters, so this is probably what it covers.
Right. Just fire and damage.
Yeah.
Well,
Human made.
Right,
Well,
exactly.
fingers crossed the
Bigger made.
the insurance inspector. What are they called? What are they fucking called?
Insurance adjusters.
Adjuster? Is that what they're called? Yeah.
Crime
What are they
scene
called? There's a name
investigators.
for them, isn't there? Investigator. Anyway. It's
Auditor?
very early in the morning.
Well, maybe we should exchange details so that your insurance can verify with us and
Of course, if you give me your names,
Right.
I can take them down. Let's take some minor images of the damage, and I'll take some minor images of your little Fiona stamps,
Right,
just so
right.
we know who you are.
Auditor?
Auditor, thank you, auditor. That's right, insurance auditor.
Agnar's gonna help this man with his insurance.
As that's happening, as you guys collect the bits and pieces, there is a doof, 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 doof on the door, on the trap door, and Don
in.
goes down in the bar,
Yeah.
and Don goes, shit. I've got to go answer that.
Oh, right.
If you're here, you're here. If you're not, you're not. And kind of runs downstairs.
Or should we be here or not here?
We're associated with him. They're gonna know who we are.
Right.
As
We may as well be here.
Right.
Donk returns,
And that, helps. We're telling the truth.
Donk returns back into the kind of the opening area where the penthouses are, and following along beside him is a taller individual, an individual that is wearing a trench coat and a fedora. You can see a katana with flame stickers on it. As
Caleb gets a text. Oh, I have to go, guys.
Actually not feeling well.
as Brian Stockmore steps up, you hear that Serana and Tim Tam Tom just won't stop chatting either.
Alright, bruv, who's this lad now? Oh. What was my new catchphrase? Woo-wee. Well, he's a mighty fine Loxodon.
Serana, you know they can all hear you.
Oh, yeah, I gotta get used to that. I'm gonna be quiet now.
Don't give Serana to him, please. God, no. She deserves better.
As this Loxodon steps on up, Donk is kind of deferential to him, but is still standing beside him. And
Look what the tabaxi dragged in. And he kind of looks over, kind
feels
of looks at
racist.
you really slowly, each in the eye.
He's an insult.
Got yourselves in a little bit of trouble, huh?
Well, quite a big bit of trouble, actually.
Getting ourselves out of the trouble that we were in. That's what happened.
Yes.
Looks like you blew a big hole in this here establishment.
Very observant you are. Your name is? I'm sorry, I don't think we've had the pleasure. We sort of just...
The name's Stockmore.
Oh, are you related to the
to the council guy.
council member Stockmore?
That old fool. He's my brother.
Brother.
Oh.
Yeah,
Unexpected. You look like his son.
I'll take that as a compliment. He's pushing 60, that old man.
And
That's
what?
pretty
How
old for an
old are
elephant.
you?
Right.
I'm 20 in elephant years. Which means I just got my license.
So who's
My
next?
license to figure out what's happening here.
Well,
Oh,
we're
the accident,
happy
great.
to tell you, actually. So,
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I thought you might want to ask questions.
Yeah, well, first off, what happened here?
Oh, right.
And we very detailed describe what happened here.
in leaving nothing out, are you starting with the kidnapping of Azorith, or
Yes, we'll start with that.
okay?
Are we?
Yeah, there you go. Force.
Leaving
Sorry,
out the-
Aegis tells.
Unless you want
drugs or drugfish?
Oh, yeah, for whatever.
Well, leaving that out or keeping that in? Or?
I'll start. Okay, I'll start there. So there was meant to be. We met someone downstairs, and we wanted to have a clandestine meeting with them later. Give them a little wink.
I don't know what that means.
It was a tabaxi.
Oh, I know what that means.
and so, unfortunately,
The oddest bit of xenophobia.
these two
Goddamn tabaxi.
went to meet him, and then one was, and if that's fine, that's cool. There you go. That's what we, and then we continue on.
Excellent. Okay.
He kind of starts like looking around, examining the room, and he kind of like flourishes his trench coat and kneels down next to one of the Severian bodies and takes like his trunk and tips it into
Yeah.
like a tiny piece of blood, and he starts like sniffing, and he's like, huh,
Yeah, these are Severians, all right. I know that for sure.
All right.
I tell you what, I think this might be part of a bigger plot.
Yeah.
Are you aware of the BBB competition that was meant to be planned here next week?
What is BBB?
No.
You haven't heard of BBB?
I have an idea.
Jake,
what
have
it
you
might
heard
be.
of BBB?
I'll tell you now, he has not.
This is what you guys missed. Me desperately
Googling in the sheets.
trying to change it. Googling in the sheets. Oh, that's a birthday treat, Googling in the sheets.
You seriously telling me you haven't heard of BBB?
No.
Oh, I'm quite interested to know what it
Bhakti
means.
and Battle Beasts.
Oh, I was thinking something else.
Yeah, we joined in on that yesterday.
He puts his trench coat across, and you see like a deck of cards like attached to his belt.
Boy.
Okay.
Is this like the...
Why did I think it was going to be a Beyblade?
Is this
not far off.
Is this like the shit that happened at the Ebonreach entertainment edifice where they battled monsters together?
No,
Okay.
not as cool or as
Okay.
interesting.
Is it just Yu-Gi-Oh
So is that
and
Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh in this world?
Yeah, there you go.
But this one's actually with cards.
This one is literally.
That's
This
cards
is
on
literally.
Oh, I just got a
cards.
great new deck that I think you'd like to play.
I'll tell you what. We play classic rules. I win, you get one of my cards.
Detective, you're not supposed to be investigating the scene. I'm sure there's time for fun, but I don't mean to.
There's nothing more serious than BBB.
Well, how do you think this relates to
I got
BBB?
I got rumblings that somebody was trying to stop the BBB competition.
Oh, why would they want to stop the BBB
It's
competition?
big money.
Oh, I see.
Big money.
Side quest.
Big money and respect.
Ding.
And it's
BBB
definitely tied to
competition.
whatever's going on here as well, so I wouldn't ignore it.
Just a quick question. Are you officially associated with the city?
Well, I mean, my brother is a councilman.
But can I see a license?
Roll. Roll a persuasion check.
That's 11 on the die. 20.
Well, I mean, there's business and there's official business. And this is business, if you know what I mean.
Right. Donk.
Yeah.
I think he's not meant to be here.
Donk leans in and says, I know, but being a direct relative of Grovek Stockmore, we still have
that
to
old
tell...
man.
So, I didn't realize you could hear me.
He's a fool. Don't bring him up again.
It's funny, every time you say Grovek Stockmore, he says...
He's a fool.
The yes and.
This is the best birthday ever. Detective Stockmore.
Why did you do that like that?
Do what? Sorry,
Air quotes.
Detective Stockmore.
What?
Is there anything else you need here, or perhaps I can take you?
I'm not leaving till I find out what's happening
Yes,
with the
sir.
BBB
My apologies.
competition.
My apologies. And
Why the Severians wanted to end this, I don't know. But you're gonna tell me.
Oh, I mean, I've never heard
There's
of
one.
BBB before.
There's one Severian. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no, it's okay.
There's one Severian that got away. You could probably ask him. His name was what was his name?
Damien Rift.
Damien Rift. He got away. It was Severian. He jumped out the window and like fled. What
And
direction?
he hates the BBB. Oh boy, he
It's
does.
not the BBB, it's BBB.
He hates
BBB.
BBB. Right. He was calling it the BBB, so he must really hate it.
give us a deception check.
Can I aid?
Yeah. What do you say to A?
What's his name? The Damien Rift is an anagram of made gaffed, which is what he's gonna do to the BBB competition.
You know the old saying? It's been made gaffed.
Oh, of course.
It's not even an anagram.
No, I knew. I was like, no way. You just pulled that out of the head.
So how does this new does it just advantage or does it ever do like new ones?
Yeah, so
You have
rules.
advantage because he's helping you. Yeah.
Do I have to roll to help?
No.
Oh.
No, new rules are you must be proficient in what you're helping them with.
Oh, and I believe I am.
It's more fun this way.
That's a natural 20 for a 29.
I'm half proficient. What does that mean?
Doesn't matter. Half proficient.
Jack of all trades, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's weird.
Okay.
Means you can help with anything.
Oh.
That does sound very suspicious. Something's on the wind, and it don't smell so good.
He needs to answer to the council.
He hasn't
as soon as
showered in a
possible.
while. He might smell pretty bad.
I'm gonna
Knows.
go inquire about this Damien with the council.
He jumped out the window and
Why didn't you jump after him?
It's quite a far.
Yeah, fair enough.
It is quite a full farm.
You know who might be able to help you? Grovek Stockmore.
That old fool.
There we go.
I'm gonna go inquire with the council. If you need me, you can probably find me at the BBB club. If you find anything that's related to BBB, come find me straight away.
Great. Can you send Callie and Maine or one of his associates when you go to the council?
Why do I look like a lackey?
No, you look like someone who has power to talk to someone like Callie and Maine.
Yeah, I could probably send that old man around.
Great.
No problem. Anything else?
Do I look like an old man to you?
I don't know, are you a fool?
Am I? Look at that. Nice things ever said to me.
Then I guess not.
Storms off, but he clatters his katana off the door frame as he goes.
Oh, I just heard Katana say something.
You heard my katana speak?
Yeah.
It only whispers to me.
What's its name?
Beauty.
Beauty.
Yeah, you want to see?
Oh, it's quite a beauty.
Yeah, it goes extra fast.
What do Tim Tam Tom and Serrano think of beauty?
Oh, well, that's not a sword. That's a plaything.
Did everyone hear that or just
Everyone
me?
hears
Everyone hears that.
Who said that?
Tim Tam Tom, get him under fucking control.
All right, bruv. Oh, he can't hear me.
Serrano can't hear him, but they just had a conversation.
No, Brian can't hear him.
Oh, Brian, I thought he said beauty.
Beauty is just if you want to make an investigation check, you can have a look at closer to beauty.
6 plus 5. 11.
It looks just like a katana with flame stickers on it. It doesn't look like anything special.
Flame stickers.
Well, I'm sure they'll come find you at the BBB club.
Yeah, they better, or I'll come a knocking.
And he storms out.
So
As he storms out and goes to stand at the council building till the morning, I guess.
What time is that?
It's like midnight, past midnight.
Fuck.
We hand it back to you guys. Donk says, I'm so sorry. He kind of has the run of the town here.
Right.
We're told to just placate him and make sure he doesn't have a breakdown.
right. So
Does everyone just make believe around this guy?
Kind of, yeah.
That's crazy.
so is there going to be an actual investigator come, or is that
I'm sure there will be, yes.
right?
Should we just go to the temple and say meet us there if they want to
I can
answer?
give them your
If
address and
that's
things
all
like
right,
that.
Can we take the body of our friend with us?
And I looks down at Etterath. He says, yeah, give me 1 second. And kind of goes downstairs, gets a bit of chalk and just draws the outline of Etterath there and goes, all right, he's all yours. I'm very sorry
Thank you.
about your friend's demise.
Thank you. And I'm sorry about your establishment.
An
Apologise.
establishment can be rebuilt. Our friends are hard to come by.
You don't have plant growth by any chance, do you?
Plant growth?
It's a spell I heard at one time.
No.
Okay.
Can't grow
Number-
Are you a
plants.
druid?
No, not at all.
Oh. Well,
I'm actually rather terrible at keeping
maybe a
plants
new
alive.
person we'll meet soon might be a druid. I don't know.
Brian Stockmore?
Was there anything you know about the Severians that were staying here while they were staying? Did they say anything to you?
Just that they were here to liaise with the council on matters to do with the island in the far west, Bocht.
While they're talking, Agnar's gonna take a look around the room for any information that may have been left by the Severians.
Yeah, make an investigation
Okay.
check. Quick question, what does BBB stand for?
Bhakti and Battle Beasts.
Okay, great.
And yes, I made rules.
It's not okay. Big booty.
Okay. Big.
That's BBW.
Keep an eye on Patreon. If we don't get to the BBB battle in this campaign, there will certainly be an episode.
That's a 5.
Yeah, everything's kind of been either kept on their bodies, which has now been destroyed. The best thing you've got is that little map that heads through the Underdark there. The tunnel. You take Etterath's body. How are you making off with it? How are you getting back to the Temple of Brigantia with Etterath's body?
Is he gonna fit in the bag of holding, or do I have to carry him?
I don't think we have a bag of holding.
Bag of
We have a
devouring.
bag of devouring, which
Do you think you could make the Constitution saving throw?
We do have a number of rugs.
I am an object right now. I don't make safes.
Your armor might.
You could roll him up in a rug
Or just a blanket.
or a blanket.
It's probably gonna
It's,
get.
it wouldn't be unsurprising to see
We have sleeping bags.
a disciple of the church taking a body in.
I think there might be a few raised eyebrows, but sure.
Yes, but not completely abnormal.
Body wrapped up, and you're able to kind of head down the tree there. Who's carrying?
Probably me.
Okay. As you,
Agnar's going to arrange the blanket so that it's like more of a shroud.
right,
You know.
but being carried
style.
by a single
Yes.
turtle. Beautiful. Excellent.
Unceremoniously.
Yeah.
Over her shoulder.
Hits the door frame. Hits the other door frame.
Agnar just like tweaking the blanket as they go just to keep it.
Yeah, that's it. As you guys take Etterath out, you head down past the trap door and past the large branches of this huge tree, and you can see people standing out front of their little tree houses looking down the way. You pass by a bunch of the firefighter gif that are woo 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 as they run past.
They're making that noise?
Yeah, they are.
They're singing.
Yeah. As you guys head down the tree in the darkness, a lot of this city has lit up as a result of the huge explosion. As you look back up the tree, you could see that you would be able to see the windows or the shutters kind of burst out, and you gather people got a fairly good view of at least the explosion after the noise that was happening up here. You guys head back along the streets to the Temple of Brigantia with the body of Etterath. You get to the slightly charred.
I'll make a perception check to see if anything's watching or following.
Go for it. Excuse me.
17 on the die, and my perception is pretty high. 23 total.
Beautiful. Couple things you notice. There is that slight glint that you remember from when you're out in the street from the Temple of Orin. It does focus a little bit on you for a moment and then swings out towards the tree.
I'm getting Eye of Sadon vibes from that.
The only other thing you notice is Brian Stockmore at the steps of the town hall.
Justice never sleeps.
And he's just standing there.
Well, he's flicking through some cards.
He's flicking through some cards.
I'll give him a thumbs up.
Gives you like a really dramatic nod.
Do we think he can realistically get Damien Rift by himself? No.
There's not a chance I'm gonna leave empty-handed.
And it sounds like if he tries, we've done the city a favor.
This city is mine to protect.
As we come to the Temple of Brigantia, you can see that there are a number of clerics that are out front, just kind of looking in the direction of the Majestic Eagle's Perch. And as you come on in, they all kind of fuss around you. Oh, Agenar, what happened? Everything okay?
No. There was some Severian mages and some explosives, and as you can see, we lost.
That's your friend. Come inside real quick. They open the door. As they open the door, the area, it's not a buzz, but people have that like, oh, we woke up way too early and we're trying to see what's going on. Was there an earthquake? What's going on? And as you bring Etterath's body in, Mother Zinza in kind of like nightcap and gown with, stub of candle, the Scrooge.
The Madeline, something isn't right.
Yes, something. Yeah,
Something
yeah,
isn't right.
yeah.
With like the hat over the side.
Yeah, the floppy hat. She says, "Right, what's going on here?"
We lost Etterath.
As you thump him down, she says, "That poor boy's decisions were always going to catch up with him. Well, bring him in. We'll see what we can do for him. How long's it been?"
About an hour.
Oh dear. Kind of gestures for you guys to bring him in. He's brought into the room that's now bereft of all the other major healers that were healed, and there's just the body of Alpin in the far back there, kind of shroud covered. You can see his armor laid next to him there. As Etterath is brought in and put on the bed opposite Alpin, Etterath, she takes a look and she says, "Well, if anyone has anything they'd like to give, anything they'd like to help with, let me see what I can do." And she goes over to like a sink and starts to rinse her arms in what looks to be fine powdered diamond until they're pressed into her hands there. And she heads over to Etterath's body and puts her hands over the top there.
I don't think it will, but I'll help.
Maybe Serana?
Yeah, you could put me on his body. I don't know what that would do.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, hello. My name is Serana.
Get it out of my operating room, please. Out of my operating room.
I'm a natural being of magic. You don't need to be
Shut
scared.
up, I'm gonna throw you in the bag of eating.
Whoa.
Figured out how to deal with Serana.
Nice one, bro.
Mother's into...
Can I make a quick insight or investigation check into my memories or things that Etterath may have said? Got his name right finally. Etterath may have said.
Too little, too late.
Whether I would want to remember if he'd want to be brought back or not.
that would be a history check.
History it is.
Yes.
21 total.
What vibe would they have gotten? What do you think would have come up?
Y'all would have known him well enough that he was constantly running away from death, but that once it finally caught up to him, that he might throw in the towel. That after the long chase, he might sort of give up running.
As with your friend across the room, and gestures to Alpin, we're also able to leave this up to his choice. If willing, the body will return.
Great. No, I'm not gonna do anything to help.
All right. And holds her hands over the top. She holds her hand over the top. Each little particle of diamond starts to just drift down without her moving, as it sprinkles down like some sort of Studio Ghibli kind of beautiful shot there. You, Etterath, in the darkness that you've been perpetually falling into, deeper and deeper, closer and closer to those large kind of eyes that are waiting for you, a sprinkle of diamond comes down to you. You fall a little further.
Fuck me. Is this you? Is this some sort of sick joke?
They're trying to bring you back, my little
Ew.
scapegoat.
You really just take the fun out of everything, do you?
Yes.
If I go back, you're stuck with me still.
If you go back, I am you.
Do it. That would be fun.
Do it. Do it, coward.
You have a choice here. Be responsible for more pain and suffering, or join me in the abyss, where we plot and plan.
Looks up towards the little fading light.
Tiny little sunken place screen, tiny little one in front of you where you see everyone looking over the top. Yeah. As you drift further and further away.
I can't let you back out. I can't.
You feel something grab onto your wrist, and he says,
You're gonna love the abyss.
Whoa.
and Etterath
I immediately regret my decision.
is no more. The diamond falls, and Etterath is as still as Alpin. And Zinza says, I'm very sorry. Your friend is unreachable. I will give you a moment.
Thank you for trying.
Tilts her head. Steps off. And you guys are here in the room with Etterath.
Suppose there was just a little too much that had a hold over him.
Yes.
What a shame. He was a good man.
I'm uncomfortably silent to that.
He could have been. Yes, and
I think he was.
maybe-
I think he is. Sometimes we let things get the better of ourselves, right?
Right.
You make your choices, you gotta live with them. You made multiple choices, and never learnt from them.
Well, he came back for me, and you both did as well, so thank you.
He made some good choices. He did, but I think he wanted to be a good man.
I
but
was
he
in
didn't
his
know
head.
how.
He was a good man.
I suppose we should maybe tell Celia, at least.
Right. I won't be able to until morning. Directly, that is, where we could send a letter.
And if he's done one good thing, maybe it's getting the lycanthropes on the council.
His body just twitches a little bit.
Shut up, good.
I'm starting
it how
to
I
think
want.
that's the proper pronunciation.
Yes.
My master plan is coming together. It's your character motivation.
To make it say like
Change the pronunciation.
Agnar's gonna, go over and do some small burial rites.
Tell me what you do.
She gets out some holy water and gently washes his body. In particular, she attempts to do a kind of, knowing that she doesn't have the like juice to do it, but a kind of like hallowing
Right.
mark,
Mm-hmm.
not necessarily magical, but tracing the movements
Right.
over, using the holy water over the scapegoat brand. And just straightening his hair, and
At that point, it's probably close to 1 a.m. or so. The clerics have kind of gone back to bed. You can hear the city is still a little bit of rumble, but it's calmed down a little bit. And you guys
Azorith will probably stick around while the others leave.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to do here in the room before you head off to maybe get a rest?
Can I look at his brand that he got given?
Yeah, the one that Agnar's kind of washing there.
No, not from the Lornakath brand.
Oh, the Lornakath brand. Yeah. Whereabouts is it? On your wrist?
I think it's moved positions a couple of times. I think it ended up being on his arm.
There you go. So like there-ish.
It started on the back of his neck.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Do you have a image in mind, a pattern in mind, or is it just like a?
It's the same as everyone else's. It's the it was the square or the circle with the Lornakarth gets coloured in when you get your brand.
Right.
So mine's made out of scar tissue instead of like a weird magical tattoo.
Okay. All right, never mind.
It's carved into my arm, my book. It's
Yeah.
You did your best. That's all that you can expect, I guess.
Excellent.
And
Head
I'll-
off to
I'll
bed.
leave. Yeah.
Agnar?
Yeah.
Anything? Head off to bed? Excellent. So you two head off to bed. You linger.
Yeah, Azorith will just kind of stay around Etterath for a bit, and kind of move over to Alpin as well. This is, I think, the first time Azorith's seen him since he's not come back.
Mm-hmm.
And is he covered? Is Alpin covered?
He is covered now, yeah.
Azorith will pull down just the face covering. How does he look? Is he like withered or?
He looks like he's been gentle repose, so there's not that much decay, but there is like lack of muscle and kind of sallow cheeks. Undeniably dead, but part of it being here in the Temple of Briganti is that the body won't deteriorate as quickly, but until it's taken away and delivered to wherever it should be delivered.
And Azorith will just, in silence, just kind of take these two in, place a hand on Alpin's cheek, feel like the coldness of him, cover his face up. And is there his armor around?
Yeah, his armor is there in the room. Yeah, kind of sat off to the side.
Azorith will go to his helmet, and pull out the little copper piece that he was sending messages with.
Yeah.
And we'll kind of put that in his pocket, and then finally, before leaving the room, he'll go in between the two bodies and just let out a sigh that sort of echoes what Azorith is feeling about people in his life that have meant something, that have either left or been taken away.
Right.
And he'll kind of just mutter to himself, looking at the two. What's the point? I'm sorry. And then he'll walk out.
As you go to walk out, you do catch a glimpse of Alpin's breastplate armor with a little etched tag in the back. You can just see it says property of, and then you...
Goodbye, old friends.
You step out, you bed down. As you each bed down for the night, very uneasy, a weird kind of rest where you've got this uneasy kind of falling asleep, but once you're asleep, you're dead to the world, how exhausted you guys are. And you guys can go ahead and level up for me.
Oh my god.
We'll roll hit die. We'll do all this on camera. Caleb, cut out whatever's boring.
God. One measly D6.
Level up. You're doing a measly D6.
That's all I get.
Excellent. Let's go ahead and do that. What'd you get?
3.
4. Take 4 hit points. Again, this is if you wish to adjust this level up in between games or in between recording sessions, you're welcome to. Just whatever takes your fancy right now, and we can figure it out. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
1 off from 69.
You'll probably get to choose a spell. You might get a new ability. Level 11 is usually a decent one. Have a good look.
Not if you multi-class.
You're going up in clerics. That would be a D8. Yeah.
2.
Take a 3.
Yay. That was great.
Yeah, it's not a great.
5 hit points.
Not a great choice either way.
I get a little more with 1, but I don't know if I want to do that for future advancement.
Yeah.
But okay, I'll just do that for. I'll have a think. I'll see what future levels do later on.
Okay.
Hit point of a fighter is a
D10.
D10. Key. 9.
Take the 9. I got a 7.
Yes.
Oh. Smiting with the pan.
Okay. So Agenar, as you're
6 level
resting,
spells.
Agenar, this glowing light of Brigantia seems to keep you somewhat awake. And you just hear to protect the flock. You must be stronger. You must be more direct. Your innocence, your benevolence undoes your team. My child, will you swear an oath to me?
Oh, yes. I mean, I thought I already had, but yes, of course.
Less of a Healy oath, more of a protectory or an anciency, or depending on what subclass you choose eventually. You swear an oath to me.
Oh, yes, I swear.
And you just feel this glowing energy deep within your chest, like in the center, just this burning that burns for a little bit, and you wake up with kind of like heartburn.
Oh.
And you go back to sleep. And instead, we'll roll d10s.
Hey, how do I add?
Are you on a browser?
No.
Okay, you'll probably have to go on a browser. You can do it from the app. There you go. You just add
Add another class. There you go.
add another class. Yep. If it's not there, give me a second, and
Oh, prerequisites not met.
Nope, that's all right. I'll get rid of that.
9.
Yep.
Which one? The charisma?
Charisma. Yeah.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Multi-class requirements. Go ahead and refresh.
You're the only one now not to.
She's not worthy of being a paladin. I'm just saying.
If you refresh, it should be back up there.
All had different flavors of paladin.
What's your flavor of paladin going to be?
Are you adding
Strawberry.
Are you adding a 2024 Strawberry Paladin or a 2014 Strawberry Paladin?
Oh, I'll. Can I figure that out after?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Classes from 2024 and 2014 rulebooks are not designed to be multi-class together, so they would recommend that you take the 2014 since you're a 2014
unless
cleric,
you rebuild everything.
I will let you decide.
Core rules.
Yes.
Legacy.
I will say this.
I'll do that here.
Yeah.
I'll do everything 2014 and then I'll try everything.
I'll say this, and we'll say this for you guys at home as well. If you wish to, since Aegis has been rebuilt in 2024 rules, if you wish to, after these recording sessions, rebuild in 2024, I'm happy to do that. If we all move to 2024 as this level up, that could be a lot of fun. Yeah?
I just get a spell, so.
Yeah. You'll have to rebuild. So Agenar, you can take you can take you can take 10 hit points.
10. Manage HP. I can take 10 hit points.
10 hit points. I rolled 10. So,
oh, sweet.
Yeah. Excellent.
That probably makes sense.
Beautiful.
Fun.
Excellent.
Fun. Divine sense.
Yeah, I'll let you have a play with that. Now that you've leveled up, we come to the morning. I will let you guys explain to me how you guys awaken this fine morning. It is about 9 a.m. by the time 8 or 9 a.m. by the time you guys awaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty bleary-eyed and like that brief moment upon awakening of like feeling rested and having forgotten all the awfulness of the day before, of just like, and the pleasant dream of Brigantia and this sort of warm feeling of inner strength before then the memories of everything that happened coming like crashing in, and this like that moment of like, oh wait, please, was that just a nightmare, or no, that actually happened. Oh, all right, well, guess we get on with things. Agenar sort of gets out of bed and starts moving.
Yeah, over to you guys.
Yeah, Azorith kind of wakes up with the weight of what just happened, but ultimately kind of gets on with it, and as a way of the way he has been doing, of just knowing that there's still some stuff to get accomplished, and as well as the idea that Damien Rift is still out there and the consequences of all that shit. He's ready to problem solve, I guess. He gets up and gathers his things and goes down to the main area of the temple.
Oh, you'd find Aegis outside the door of, let's call it the mortuary.
Yeah.
The deck of cards in hand. All right, fine. One last pull for what I consider a friend.
Yay!
Oh.
Yay!
Luke.
I love D&D.
Pull one for the homies.
I have a second deck of cards that Herc knows about.
Right.
For our next campaign. That isn't the deck of many things, but it is just as good. What are we missing? We don't have Moon and we don't have Void. Yep.
I'm gonna go into the room, and if there's any healers in there, I'll tell them to give us 5 minutes.
Yeah, sure thing.
There it is.
Holly jumps out the way there.
And I don't know how you're gonna rule this one, but I'm gonna go.
Holly says, "I've got 2 extra cards here if you want them."
Yeah, sure, I'll take them. You play BBB as well?
Yeah, I found him on the ground. He's just gonna give you Void and give you Moon.
Great.
Since this is the last pull of cards, maybe.
Maybe.
No. Fuck it. It's D&D. Who gives a shit?
He had them all along. He didn't know what they're.
Take up all your stuff first.
If I knew this was going to happen, I would have brought the whole expanded deck.
No, we have the other deck of cards for.
Yeah, Agnar's voice is gonna ring in my head, and like, don't be stupid. And I was like, fine. And I'll take off like all my gear, all my equipment, all the weapons I'll leave outside. And then I'll go in.
This could be the end of Serana and
But he's left them outside.
I don't know if I have to be unattuned though.
lonesome.
This could be the end of Force. Of Aegis, rather.
Are
you sure you want those last 2 cards in there?
Well, this is how I'm not sure you're gonna rule it. I'm gonna take Etterath's hand. And I want to see its test your luck one last time in death.
This is when I get the fucking moon card.
Are you sure you want the Moon and the Void cards in there?
I don't know what they do.
Moon is wish, Void is your character. Yeah.
I don't know. If Aegis doesn't know, I'll let the GM decide if they're real cards or not.
What are the chances?
Don't worry, it's gonna be flames again because I only ever fucking pull the flames card.
Or another Sir Alpin.
That's kind of what I'm saying. Is it going to be flames for you again?
Okay. Beautiful. Let's just do a full deck.
You're just gonna kill someone every episode now? We've got like 3 episodes left.
So how many cards are you making him pull? Just the one?
Yeah.
Beautiful. I need you to take... I need you to take 2 cards.
Okay.
Without looking at them.
Sure.
I need you to hold them out to him.
All right.
So wait, who gets the cards? Etterath or?
I will tell you when it happens.
It's been a while since our last card pull.
Here we go.
Last card
Oh my
pull.
God.
It was the demon. I think.
Got him. Don't look at him. Hang on. Hold them out for Etterath to choose one.
God. Etterath's reaction.
And I don't know if you're going to rule it. I get it or he gets it, but that's up to you.
I will let you know.
Handle the card.
So wait, you pulling 2 cards? Or you pulling 1 card?
Just one card.
Just one card.
Now don't look at it yet, Herc. Just pull it.
Come on.
Hand me back that card.
Oh, I want to know what it is, though.
Yeah, I know that's going to happen. That is the card he did not take.
Oh, my God.
The wish card.
Oh
So, fuck.
Do you know what the worst thing was? I was sitting there going, I mean, there's the one on top that's like right there.
It's popping out, and I was like, you don't want that one, do you?
But I'm like, I gotta do
I
the
mean,
other.
what would you have, you know, like...
Oh, man.
That's
Okay.
fucked.
Do me a favor. Flick the card to me for a moment.
Oh,
Me and
God.
Caleb.
I'm not gonna.
Just flick the card to me and Caleb. Okay.
Caleb doesn't know what that is. So it's not flames.
Excellent.
It's not the same one.
And reveal.
Gem.
Etterath coughs.
That keeps on giving.
And as he coughs,
This is a pretty good one.
dozens of gems just 25 pieces of jewelry worth 2,000 gold piece each, and 50 gems worth 1,000 gold piece each.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So you've got 25 times 2, which is 50,000 gold piece. 50,000 gold piece plus another 50,000 gold piece. You've got 100,000 gold piece worth of gems and jewelry that just starts to...
The gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, fuck. I should have pulled those myself.
I am.
Well, you did.
I am gutted that I didn't get that one.
He's dead. They're all on the ground in front of you. You hear Paulie go, everything all right in there?
Yeah, we're good. I'm good.
All right. Not a moment. Okay. And he trots on off. I can't believe you missed the fucking moon card.
Also, what are the chances you put it in the deck and then
it's there?
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly what this deck has done to me every single time I pull from it.
It's a cursed deck.
As
no
the
matter
gems,
which way it goes.
as
No matter
the
what
gems
campaign I'm in.
pull
that
across
deck
the
fucks
ground
me.
there, what do you guys want to do?
Are you okay? Have you knocked something over in there?
He went in there. He asked to be left alone.
Are you okay? Do you need some help?
You can, and I will have I'll have filled my bag with some of the gold.
Yeah.
But the gems and stuff, like all the diamonds, I'll leave on a bed and come on in.
Okay. They'll open the door and
At least we can pay for the perch.
You two step in, and Paula goes, "I'll give you privacy."
No, Paul, you can come in.
Okay. Holy fuck!
So I wanted to present a gift to the church for all the diamonds that we have taken.
Oh.
In that, but aren't cheap. So here's some diamonds.
How many gold piece out of your 100,000 gold piece worth of things that you've gotten? How much of that are you leaving?
Probably 50,000.
50,000?
50,000.
Holy fuck.
Whoa.
Okay.
You don't need 50,000 in this campaign. We have never
might.
been to a shop.
We might
could
need
buy
to
a boat.
I don't know.
Buy a ship.
Buy
Name it the
anything.
Etterath.
And then 50k we'll sort of.
You have Paulie kind of scurries off to go tell Mother Zinza, and you guys are alone here with 50,000 gold piece worth of gems and jewelry.
Aegis.
Where did this?
Where
How
did
did
you-
this?
Divine provenance.
Is it?
Uh,
I don't know. Anything coming out of that dead corpse is not divine.
Yes, would your...
I
mean,
tested
your-
his luck one last time, and apparently it's changed in death.
What do you mean tested his luck?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Slips the cards away.
I drop him.
That was...
It was my way of saying goodbye. We got our own special relationship. Let us do our thing.
Fair enough.
Well, at least
Should have seen the card I didn't choose.
How do you know what card you didn't choose?
Yeah, literally just gone.
It pains
No more
me.
Queen Baron.
It pains me so much. Gonna head up to 3 wishes.
Up to 3 wishes. Let's roll a d3 and
Damn,
see what
that's
it would have
crazy.
Obviously, it's 3.
been. 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pretty
I
good.
could have
a lot of
become a god
Yeah.
and go to Queen Battery.
Yeah. Instant,
Campaign over.
instant level 20 and the Ascension rules on top of that.
Do you think, would it be okay if I took 3 of the diamonds for...
You want to pick
know-
3 cards?
No.
Yeah, take 3 diamonds.
In case something happens.
Sure,
so
well, they're now property of the church, so if you're part of the church, take what you need from the diamonds.
Oh, Oh, well, thank you. And I'll let Mother Zinta know, and we'll grab three.
Some of this should
three
probably
diamonds.
go to
3 diamonds of
Perch.
what kind of value?
Why?
we blew it up.
Let me check my
they got insurance.
Revivify.
Revivify is 300 gold piece. Raise that is 500.
Oh.
But if the gem is a 500 gold piece, you can't really break that mid-battle, so you would have to
Yeah.
use the whole 500 for Revivify. So you can grab...
Oh, yeah, doing a little bit of mental math. Agenar is actually going to grab 6. 300. Well, 300.
6 300 gold piece
Yeah,
diamonds.
so
Showing
smaller
your work.
ones.
Gotcha.
Six smaller ones, so that then
Okay.
there's the option for either. I can burn,
Excellent.
6
300
600
gold
on
piece diamond. I'll allow it.
Yep.
And as you hear the of Mother Zinza's feet approaching, the door opens
Here we go.
and she says, Aegis,
Yes.
very generous of you. I don't wish to know how you came about them or why. As long as my people here are safe, thank you very much. That will more than do. We will get a contingent of our healers to take them to the Howling Ring, take some to the Howling Ring, to Nesh there, and
I've got 6 of the smaller ones here.
seems only right.
Right. Oh, thank you. Okay.
Well, as always, the Temple of Brigantia is at your behest, at your need. There is not much more we can do for these 2 individuals. We will start making arrangements for them to be taken to their respective homes to be laid to rest.
Right. Yes, I have a few letters and messages to send. I should.
I hope life is a little less boring once we go. For
Life,
Less boring or more
you.
boring?
For them, less boring.
it has been extraordinarily exciting since you have all shown up. Sometimes not in
Clearly
the
not
best
spent
ways.
time in this church before.
Oh,
The most exciting thing we had was a little runaway spider that we had to all chase.
Now, a dead corpse puked up thousands of dollars.
you don't know
A
that.
dead corpse what?
You don't know that. Got the gift.
It keeps coming. As the last gem is coughed out, we'll go ahead and leave our session there.
Leader of the Mind Flayer.